What I want to quickly go through with you right now is how to format each of the individual body paragraphs for your career essay. What we have decided as a staff is that each one of your body paragraphs will consist of 3 sub-areas. Our focus in doing this is that it forces you to research more in depth truly what a career is. Later on in this video I'll show you the example of a lawyer. All too often when we talk about lawyers, we focus simply on the fact that they go to court. We don't take into account that in many lawyers' cases, this is actually just a small portion of their job. There are actually other things and other portions of their job that consume a majority of their time. So what we've decided to require here is that each one of the areas that you're researching will each have 3 sub areas where you will be providing examples and evidence as well as an explanation to go along with it. As it says here in the slide, it helps to give us a more rounded, holistic view of the topic area, and it also is going to be determined by you, the expert. When it comes to some of the areas, like advantages and disadvantages, after you conclude learning about the job, you'll determine what the advantages are. And you'll have to back those advantages up with an explanation of evidence as to why they truly are advantages. Same goes for disadvantages. For the example of lawyer, what I've done is I've laid out what an individual may have done their research and found evidence on as the description of work for a lawyer. If this paragraph was drawn as one of the 3 body paragraphs the day of the essay, my paragraph here would consist of 3 parts. I would say that a lawyer's job consists of many different things other than just going to court. In actuality, it also includes meeting with clients and researching other cases. Then in the paragraph itself, I'm going to look at each one of these 3 sub-areas and go into a greater depth of explanation as well as providing evidence. So I may say, that they meet with clients, and they will meet with clients to determine if they're going to actually hear or take their case or not. And they meet with them in a variety of settings, and I would list some of those settings as evidence of this. I may say at the end, as my third example, that they also do attend and go to court. And I may, if possible, look up, again, statistics. They're one of the best forms of fact and proof that you can provide. What percent of the time is a criminal lawyer in court? If I can find any data, things like that to help support that, it's going to give more validity to my argument or to my explanation that this is one of the 3 major parts of a lawyer's job. This would be a similar case if advantages, disadvantages, education, or choice were selected. In each one of those situations, 3 main areas, Part A, Part B, and Part C, are going to give that reader a well-rounded opinion as to what the actual job consists of. You will see that this coincides with the actual outline itself. Let me show you. If you come to my webpage under Unit 2 and you go to the actual career paper outline itself, which you get to use when you actually write the paper, what you will see is, for example, for description of work, Part A, Part B, and Part C. Now again, if we go back to my lawyer example, that they meet with clients, that they research previous cases, and that they attend court, this is where I'm going to put things in each one of those 3 areas to help me with my explanation. Over here, this is where I'm going to put the statistics, the facts, the details. I am obviously limited to a max of 5 words for each one of these specific individual boxes, but this shows you how the slide and the format of the paragraph coincides with the outline itself. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.